birds? Birds again? There's gotta be something down here. Why would they let me go down here? No, there's something up. There's something up. Not the birds. Fuck you, birds. I like how the lookout isn't up. Okay, more flares. It's kind of, well, I guess it's not weird. I was gonna say it's kind of weird you can't use flares in your flare gun, but I'm assuming that the ammo for the flare gun is probably specifically built for the flare gun. And you can't just load in a normal flare, that'd be kind of stupid. Cool, good thing we came up here. Manuscript page. Tor hits
Lightning
Nurse
flashed
Sinclair.
behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head.
Oh, fuck.
Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
I don't know who either of these characters are. But sure. Ow. I kind of... Okay, well, I guess the reason why they have fall damage in the game is so that you can't, like... I bet you there's some way to, like, cheat some areas on the maps, probably, by falling down somewhere. So they probably had to put fall damage in as a combatant to that, so that people couldn't just, like, jank their way through the game. I'm just assuming. Otherwise, I don't really see the point of putting fall damage in the game. It's kind of one of those things you only really need to put in if it's necessary. What is this gonna do? It's gonna power a light.
Oh, great. Another cable car.
Yeah, last time we were on when it worked out great. I'm gonna assume we need the flare gun for this then. And away we go. Birds? Or did I get to kill the crows that were supposed to attack us here? Nope. I didn't really mean to do that. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I could just drop a flare on the platform, that's what I should have done. Fuck me. That would have hurt a lot. We didn't even jump off. Fuck off, enemies. Give me a moment to recover. Okay. Jesus.
Shit.
Well, that was close. That doesn't look like an alternate path. Neither does this. Light source. Supply box. Revolver ammo, lithium batteries, all that fun stuff. The cans again. What? I don't understand the cans. There has to be a reason for it. I've seen them in multiple areas, but I haven't gotten any, like... Well, I guess I don't really get a check mark when I pick up the coffee thermos. It's just more obviously interactable. So I don't know. know if that's what I'm supposed to do, or if I'm supposed to shine my light on them, although I don't see any reaction when I do that. So, yeah. Oh boy. Yes. I want the hunting rifle now instead of this shitty shotgun. I see ammo. Can I have the ammo? No? That's fine. Ow, ow, what the fuck? Okay. This is bullshit. Where's the other guy? You a tough guy? I don't actually know. No. I just wanted to pick up the hunting rifle ammo. And then I got attacked. And I had to use a flare. All that fun shit. Thought I saw an enemy behind me. Fucking hell. See, like... This is what makes me think that they're just spawning. So fucking annoying. Like, leave me alone. Let me conserve my fucking resources. Okay. Please leave me alone, enemies. Oh my god. Actually, this isn't too bad. Can you fucking stop with the flanking of me? God, you guys need to stop camping in the woods and getting murdered by dark presences. How much ammo this is already used up? Should I just use this shotgun? I might use a flashbang. If there's another big group of them. Cool. Yeah, no, you can go fuck yourself, enemy. That's definitely kind of seems to support my... They, like, attack you randomly within those weird foggy areas. Instead of it being set spawns. The 8th deepest lake in the world, Cauldron Lake, is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties, except for all the people who died in the mines, like you said before? I'm pretty sure? Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots of the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. And the more you know. Gonna get attacked. Kind of expected to find a manuscript page around here. How much you see? How many am I missing? 2 nightmare ones. 2 of those ones, and 1 I'm never gonna get. So 2 pages. Do we assume there's 5 chapters? 6 maybe? Something's flashing up there. Thermos. It won't let me run. Yeah, I knew something was gonna fucking happen. Fucking fuck. Dodge, but sure. Fuck you, get shot in the dick. I know there was a thermos up here. I saw it from afar. Cool. Okay. tree signs. We gonna get attacked again, like last time when you led me to a box? No? Flare gun. Odd. Didn't expect to get flare gun ammo. Are we almost there? It's been going on for a little while. Honestly. Go around? Yes. There's a page. So we got one more that I know I can get. Otherwise, can't get those because they're nightmare. Can't get this one because that's way back earlier.
Mott had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes.
Who's Mott?
It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense.
Oh, he's the kidnapper guy, right?
But there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Okay, so somebody's actually trying to, like, blackmail Alan Wake and fuck with him. Some other shit is going on where we went to Diver's Isle, but the island hasn't existed forever. Some other things going on with the FBI people, and some other thing is going on with the shadow shit that Mott seems to know about, but not seem to really give a shit about. So there's like 4 parties at play. Fun. And we don't know jack shit, and all of them are fucking with us. Like, how did he get up here? Assuming we meet this Mott guy, if we're having to do all this shit to get stuff out of the way. Just, I don't... Oh, shit. It's like a castle, or... an old house? Can I get this? Nope. Gonna have to remember it's there and go around. Like, there's no counter of the... Ooh. There's no counter of the thermos stuff too. I guess we're going into the basement. Hello? Tom, I miss you, Tom. CW and TZ. Okay. You talk to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. Okay, so... I curse you, Thomas Zane. So, Thomas Zane is the dude who was with that girl. These red chairs are becoming a thing, too, that frequently pop up. And so, the lady dressed in black is like an evil spirit or something who's been writing all these messages, which kind of makes me wonder, is she actually related to the Dark Presence? Because she's been leaving a bunch of stuff to help me. Honestly. Something clearly happened between her and Thomas Zane. That led to some sort of shit, and now she's cursed him. So, even though they were lovers, so maybe... Even though it seemed like, kind of like she got... Well, she got possessed by some sort of evil. So, maybe it wasn't Thomas Zane's fault? Or maybe it was. Who knows? We'll just have to, figure it out, I guess. Trying to put together theories, but there's still too much shit just floating around. Yep. Yeah. Fuck. Oh boy. Hey, you know what would be fun if you guys didn't hit me? Cool, this is a really fair setup fight that fucking traps you into a fucking corner as soon as it starts. I got glitched out on shit. Fucking bullshit. Also, the split up of weapons just means I get shittier and shittier ammo. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking pop 2 flashbangs. I'll drop a flare and then pop 2 flashbangs. Oh, because I don't really want to deal with that shit. It's fucking dumb. How the fuck are there still things that are alive? Fuck you. Fuck you. Keep getting caught on the ground is the most annoying part. There we go. Got like no ammo left. Did I reload the hunting rifle in time? Wow. Okay, use 2 flashbangs, but probably worth it. Instead of trying to fuck around with that shit or use more flares. I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to do. And then we plop out here. And fall down here. Why would there just be a house randomly here? I thought we were finally gonna actually be at the fucking lookout point. Like, why is it so far away? Like, Alan must realize that Alice can't possibly be here, because there's no way the kidnapper took her this far. Unless there's some secret way to get to the lookout point. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense then, if by the lookout...
I was close now.
It
I
means
had
he's
to
on
get
the
there
boat
fast.
with Alice.
I dreaded what I would find.
Well, I mean, if he
I
kills
tried to hold
Alice,
on to
he kind of
Alice,
loses his
but her
bargaining chip.
form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place.
Okay.
I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it.
Are we doing some
You went through
Shutter
another
Island
rough
shit?
period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
I'm getting the feeling that we actually are mentally insane in some way. But that also that this shit is real. I'm not...
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry! Please, lady! The boss didn't know who he was messing with! I didn't know! I swear I didn't know! We don't have his wife! We don't know where she is! She's probably drowned! We just said we had her to make him play ball, you see? To get him writing for us! Please! Please!
What the fuck?
I'm sorry! Please, don't hurt me!
I like how this happened just as we got here. Okay. So why do they want me to write for them? Is the lady creepy black veil lady who's kind of been helping us, but not really, but kind of, but I don't fucking know. There shouldn't be any more collectibles, honestly. I have all the manuscript pages I'm going to be able to get from this run-through. There might just be like a thermos or something. So with that dialogue, it makes me think that there shouldn't be any more shit I have to fight, but honestly with this game you never know. Oh, there we go, cutscene. He's the boss. He's a shadow zombie. Or no, he isn't maybe. Or he's about to be. I guess we knew this was gonna happen. I don't understand what the darkness wants, or why it like kind of attacks us but doesn't really, but then kind of does. It seems like you can't figure out motives or reasoning. Did Thomas Zane like kill the lady in the black veil or something? Suicide killer? Did he go crazy? We're getting pulled out of the water. Or we were never in water and that was just... This music doesn't seem very fitting. I don't know, this music doesn't seem very fitting, honestly, for the ending we left it.
Oh my, what a wretched life.
Well, now it's getting a little more.
On the day that my palm.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Yay, answers maybe.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice is definitely not here. Yeah, we know her form turns into
There you go, Alan.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No,
Yep.
you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
This brings to mind the whole... Was it actually only like a week? Stuff about Barry. How long has our wife actually been dead for? Jesus.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't
This
focus.
has some fucking Twin Peaks vibe shit to it. With like the great
There were only empty sheets of
North
paper here. No manuscript
Ugh, I
pages.
can't remember the name of the lodge in Twin Peaks. Great Bear, I want to say. Something like that.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
No bathroom?
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah.
No more
I see you
bandage
brought
on
your
our head.
pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten.
Yeah,
Little
I'm
walk
not
and some
sure we were
fresh
ever
air?
at this clinic,
Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for
Doesn't
patients.
look
Most of them
exactly
are
the
here
same
right
as this
now.
guy.
Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity
Painter.
as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
TV stuff and a whiteboard.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
What is this thing?
This way, Alan.
Ghetto ass elevator. It's kind of a cool place. Kind of interested in what happened to the guard dude. He's not coming
Now,
with us.
Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this.
Can you tell us how
Alice
she died?
drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking,
When did she
an
drown?
obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
Okay.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Why do you assume he's... I mean,
It's
I guess
all in
you
your
would
head.
assume he's lying.
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying
So
to
is
protect
Barry
you from
actually
the too
here?
painful truth. Unless we
clearly
fight the
punched you in the
fantasy, it will
nose.
return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Am I supposed to be exploring or no? Like, I'm just worried I'm gonna miss collectibles or something. I'm gonna assume we can just follow him. Because his nose has clearly been punched. We clearly punched him at, like, the sheriff's place. So how much do other people know about me or think? Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. Thomas Zane, in the memory of a dear friend and a poet. I don't understand why he'd have negative motivations, I guess. We don't know enough about his character.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way.
Does the
Follow
storm
me.
make it dark enough that we get attacked by shadow people without
Alan,
it being
what
night,
I'm
or is there
telling
some
you is
other
good
reason we
news.
fast forward to
Right
night?
now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Oh.
Now here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Okay. There's another patient.
Scary, scary.
Who are you? Your neck looks really long. Like disturbingly long.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay.
I feel like we know the
okay,
name
sorry,
Emerson.
Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Well,
No kidding.
I like how they shit on video games in the video game. But obviously they did that on purpose. Crazy old lady.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
I want to read this. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. But if you're in this place, wouldn't you, likely not be able to schedule visitation appointments? I guess it depends on the severity of your condition. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. If it's voluntary, then we can technically leave, which is probably what's going to happen.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Oh, it's these two guys who were in the diner.
Oh, what a storm.
Night Springs board game.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin
There's
and
the hammer.
Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
So, does Thor actually murder somebody with a hammer?
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
He's working for somebody that wants us to keep writing a
Bash his
manuscript.
head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this?
How did they end up at the
crazy
diner?
To know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're alright, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's gotta go to the farm.
The
You think I'm
Anderson
Thomas
Farm.
Zane?
Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Is it one of our manuscript pages? Yep.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Do we know Emil?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens.
What the fuck?
What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
So this is a known thing?
It was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, god damn it.
So, Black Veil Lady is
So
like a known
tired.
thing.
Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Okay, anything else?
Bob Balders
Jesus, they have a
amp
lot.
through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches of a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
These guys are weird and yet interesting.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
Are they gonna die? Like in front of me? Or do they fall asleep?
I want to go home.
This is really interesting and weird. You guys done? Okay, I think they're done. Well, that was weird. Where was the B? Read. Are there more people we can interact with in here? Or were you?
Dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time.
Is this like a complaint about video game publishers?
Marketing that
I
mullet
think.
time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary.
This is like a
for
game
them.
designer
I
goes
take 2
crazy.
pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed, and that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Okay. What about you, painter man?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
just struck by
Jesus.
inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much
That's
better.
a creepy shadow person.
I think
though,
I'm getting better.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
You're kind of cool. You don't even seem like that crazy. Which probably means you're the craziest of all. Okay. Can I... Oh, there's a thermos. I'm assuming it won't let me leave out the front door. No. Can I
Hey, wait.
talk to these guys?
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
So we've been here...
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Like, how long have we been here for, theoretically? Because by our timeline, it should have only been like a week we could have possibly been here. But everybody...
Something's wrong. I'm not myself.
Yeah, everybody kind of acts like we've been here for longer.
My head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's
Doesn't
always
exactly
dark
look like Alan
outside.
Wake.
My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
So we have weird powers that Thomas... QR code that I kind of want to scan, but fuck it.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay, I don't know why we can examine that or why that's important, but sure.
Hartman wanted me to write.
Yeah, I know.
I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Okay. We go do the writing. Oh, this is Emerson's room. I wonder if this is actually a design from a... No, I don't think so. Alright, fuck it. Let's just go.